Hi guys, it's Cindy, aka The Queen. Today is day 6, part 1 of my Walt Disney World trip. So, this is the last day in the park. It is a Magic Kingdom day, and it is my daughter's 39th birthday. She had been planning this trip for a while. She only had 2 big requests, was to eat at Ohana one night with friends and family, and then to eat at Crystal Palace the morning of her birthday for breakfast, because Winnie the Pooh is her favorite character. Has been since she was young. She loves her some Winnie the Pooh. So, the night before we had been at Ohana's, we had a very long day. And I don't know what happened. Her and I are like early risers when it comes to getting in the park. And we have been doing that all week. But for some reason, we got amnesia and forgot that we had an appointment at 8:30 in the morning. And we were running late. And the buses were running slow. So we were kind of panicking because we were afraid we were going to miss her reservation. And this was really important to her. She had been looking forward to this day. It was not the best way to start off the first day, the day of your birthday. So because we have friends, if you see my Ohana video, you know that my girlfriend surprised me and came into town to celebrate my daughter's birthday and to spend the day with us at Magic Kingdom. So I sent her a text and said, look, we are trying to get to the bus, but we're running a little behind. And it looks like the buses are running a little bit slower. We're afraid we're not going to get there in time. We're going to try to call Walt Disney World Dining and let them know that we're running behind. But do you think that y'all could try to get into the parks and find out if there's something we can do, because we don't want to lose the reservation. And then my other concern was we didn't want my daughter's card to be tapped for 4 people. It's not as expensive as dinner, but it's still expensive enough that, we didn't want that on her. And so she said, we're actually here. We're going to go ahead and try to get our tickets and go into the park, and I'll keep you updated. So in the meantime, we get on the bus. I don't know if you know, All-Star Value Resorts are the farthest from Magic Kingdom of all of the park areas. And so it takes you quite a few minutes to get to Magic Kingdom. So we knew at the most it was going to be 30 minutes. And then you have to go through security. So yeah, I could see it on my daughter's face that she was starting to panic. And so I was still texting my friend. I said, yes, please let me know if you can do anything. She is calling Walt Disney World Dining just to let them know. And they basically said they weren't sure what was going to happen, but they would try to make a note that we were still coming, that we weren't just abandoning our reservation. And so we get off of the bus at the entrance area to go towards Magic Kingdom Park. That was the good thing. And it was something that kind of had slipped my mind. In my head, I was thinking we had to go to the transportation center, but we don't when you're on the bus. Thank goodness. The buses just drive you up to where the park is. So you completely miss that part. But because we were at the Value Resorts and we were on buses, it takes you right up to the park. So at this point, my friend sends me a text. She said, slow down. We went over to Crystal Palace. We told them what was going on, that you guys are on your way, that it's her birthday, and that we do not want to lose this reservation. And they said it's fine. They'll hold it for us. So we were like, phew. So we get through security. I don't think that we even had to be checked at security like we usually do. And for some reason, every time I would go to Magic Kingdom, somebody would stop me, and I would have to be checked. And so we finally get through the security. We finally get through the ticket booths, and they are waiting for us on Main Street. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! And they said that they would be right in front of Casey's Corner. So my daughter and I are like bucking it, trying to get there, because we were like, we still don't want to be like a hindrance to other people's reservations. We want to get there on time. They did make her slow down, calm down, so that they could take a picture of her and us before we went over to Crystal Palace. So we get to Crystal Palace and we're thinking, well, because we're late, we might have to wait a little bit. We really didn't have to wait. They had been waiting for us, and so they escorted us right in. And then when we got in, where our table was one of the best spots for our table to be.
My name is Tony. I'm going to take you straight to right?
Thank you, Tony. Because it was in the open area. It wasn't, Crystal Palace is not like a big restaurant. It looks big from the outside, but the areas where you sit, like the tables are really close together. But we were on an outside table right there at the area where Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore and Tigger all come by. And so you kind of see them even when they're doing like the parade. We were like within feet of where the buffet was. I mean, it was a perfect spot. So I hate to say it, but I think that if we had been earlier, we would not necessarily have had that table. So it kind of worked out great. And so we're getting ourselves situated. Our server is helping us and telling us, what's on the buffet menu. And we were like, well, we've actually been here before, but my two friends had actually not been there before. And this was my friend Violet's first character breakfast or character meal, which I just thought, oh my gosh, this is perfect. She will love this. And so we started to make our way to the buffet table. And we were watching to make sure that we didn't miss Winnie the Pooh when he came by, because if she didn't get to see Winnie the Pooh, that it would have been a riot. Alright, buffet breakfast. We got biscuits, pancakes, sausage, bacon. Is that shrimp?
Let's put the shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits, Mickey waffles, chicken. It's like cheese potatoes, eggs, frittata, 2 kinds, roast beef hash, curry, lots of pastries. Ooh, and fruit. And our guests, our Alabama family is here. And so we started to get our food, and then I think Winnie was the first one.
We've been practicing our signature because Rob's been teaching us, so. Thank you, Boo.
Give him a hug goodbye, Christian.
Give him a hug.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And then after Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore had started making his way around, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to call my daughter. And I looked at the time, and I was like, this is about the time that she's taking her break from work to eat, her eat in the morning. And I was like, I'm going to call her so that she can at least see Eeyore, and then maybe he'll, say hi to her. And so we called her, we kept her on the phone while we were waiting for Eeyore to make his way around. And then he finally made it to our table. And like I said, from where we were sitting, like we had an open area that we could all stand as a group and take a picture together. It was perfect. And so Eeyore, we told Eeyore that he was her favorite character, and like he waved at her. Then we took a picture with her on my phone with Eeyore. Piglet.
Yeah. I think he's on like that. Yep, there you
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Can someone take a picture?
I got you. Who's got the best camera?
Yeah, I'm videotaping.
We didn't hear the picture. Let me go from that side. Oh, I missed it.
Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you.
It was hilarious. And then at some point, I know I ate that day because I did leave full, but like, again, I was floating. I wasn't really, like, I was in the moment, but I wasn't in the moment. It's just really strange. I was just so happy to be there with my friends. I don't even know what to say. And so we got to see Piglet, we got to see Eeyore, we got to see Tigger, and then of course Winnie the
you look up, that is it. Look up while we smash.
I'll do it. We each do it from a different night.
And I want to say that we got to see all of them at least twice, if not 3 times. And we enjoyed our food. We had a great breakfast. Like, we really did just have a good time. At one point, the server came over and he said, they told us it's somebody's birthday today, and so we're going to give you a little cupcake with a candle. It's for you to blow out, and we're going to sing happy birthday to you. And so we did that. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Quisha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marquisha. Happy birthday to you.
My girlfriends had brought cards for her to open, so we did that. Ready?
Happy birthday, love.
Yay! Yay!
So
And it was just really nice. We didn't feel rushed. They didn't like hurry up and give us the check. Like, we just sat until we were ready to get up. And the buffet was great. There was waffles, there was eggs, there was sausage, there was bacon. You could get an omelet made. They had juice and coffee, and like, it's a great buffet. I've never done the dinner buffet at Crystal Palace, but I hear that's pretty good too. Character interaction was superb. They really took the time to spend time with my daughter, and I appreciated that, because you know, most people think of going to Walt Disney World and that is for little kids. But if you could have seen the look on my daughter's face when she was interacting with Winnie the Pooh, who is her favorite character, and the fact that they didn't slight her because she was an adult there to see Winnie the Pooh. And at one point, I think it was Piglet, or might have even been one of the cast members, that noticed that her dress had all of Winnie the Pooh characters on it. So they were each looking to see where they were on her dress. And it was such a good interaction. I cannot say enough good things about the people. The server that we had, he was great. Like, he was talking to us. He asked if there was anything we needed. At one point, I think there was something that we could have gone and gotten ourselves, but he went and got it for us. Like, it was just really a good time. We had a really good time. And I would recommend it to anyone, and I would do it again. The food wasn't like it wasn't like over the top, but the food was good. It's a great way to fill up for the day. I don't think I started to feel hungry again until maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And the funny thing is, the night before we had been given birthday shirts. And so while my daughter and I both had our big backpacks, I think that was the first time that I had carried my big backpack the whole trip. It was the one that I traveled with. And so we went in the bathroom and changed our shirts to the birthday shirts for the rest of the day, because we knew we were going to be taking group photos together. And my girlfriend had arranged for each of us to have a birthday shirt with Birthday Squad. It had a castle on it, had a lot of the characters on it. My daughter had made it for us. And so we changed at the Crystal Palace, and then we left from there to go take pictures on Main Street. And even the pictures on Main Street was just so much fun. At one point, there was one picture, and the special effects that they put in, it had a rainbow, and the castle was behind us. It was a great start to this last day at the parks. Little did I know that there would be other things that day going on that you will see in the next video, because it still blows my mind that this happened. But all in all, like I said, it was the best way to end that trip. And I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. I had so much fun. That morning, I wasn't even thinking about the fact that it was my last day there. But yeah, it was a good start to our day, considering that we were late getting there, and were panicked that, we weren't going to have enough time, or that they weren't going to be able to seat us. And we ended up having some of the best seats in the restaurant, as far as I'm concerned, because there was nobody around us as far as we could get up and take pictures with the characters, and had all of that space in which to do it with the four of us. And each of the characters was just so gracious, and we had a lot of fun. And my girlfriend said that she really enjoyed this. She has a son, and she said her son and her husband probably would not have wanted to do something like that. So I'm glad that we had the chance to do it with her. And I'm hoping that, now she'll maybe consider doing some character meals. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed these videos. I can't believe that there's only one more video except for Travel Home Day. Man, I cannot wait to go back again. I don't know when that is going to be. I've even considered doing a couple of days just to go see the resorts, to go to Disney Springs, and just do some of the things that I didn't get to do, and then do it when it's not hot. I mean, that would probably be my only complaint about this trip, that it was just so hot. And I definitely felt my age on this trip. Things were aching that had never ached before. But overall, if I was to give the Crystal Palace experience a 1 out of 10, I would give it a 10, because everyone was so nice, and the characters were just so great, and our server was so great. Yeah. So I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? And if you'd like to know when the next video will come out, all you have to do is hit that little notification bell below. So until I see you the next time, guys, have a blessed day. Bye.